Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I am SeiferKatt, and I swear there's scorpions around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Look at all those scorpions. So many of them. Thankfully they're only scorpions, so we could probably just take them out. So last episode, we had a minor run-in with the Brotherhood of Steel, and now I'm fitted with a lovely collar. You know, because the Brotherhood of Steel are nice people like that. Wow, I killed all those scorpions with just one shot each. I'm pretty impressed that I hit them all. Alright, that's how you kill scorpions, guys. Anyway, so yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel has fitted me with just a lovely collar. Which if I leave, it'll blow up. It'll just blow up my neck. So, I'm not too keen on this situation, but I don't really have a choice in the matter. What I really need to do, though, is I need to do this quest still in the dark. And there's a NCR Ranger around here somewhere. Where is he? Okay, he's over this way. There's an NCR Ranger that I just have to speak to and get him to leave. Or kill him. I don't really want to kill him. The NCR are kind of alright folks. But at the same time, I don't want to die here. So, you know, when given that sort of opportunity of live or die, I think I'm going to choose the live option. Well, for me, I don't really care if he lives or dies. I mean, I care a little bit. I don't want to kill people for no reason, despite the fact that's what I do on a regular basis. Oh, was that him up there? I just tried to scroll up to zoom in, but... yeah, no, I think that's probably him. Oh, shit, scorpions. Just the battle music starts off out of nowhere. Please don't walk out of this place. I don't know if I can reach you if you leave. I'll just shout at him, hey! Hey! You! Come over here! Well, if he actually gets away, I'll just kill him. Despite the fact that I don't want to. Oh, there's a scorpion. Maybe he'll shoot it. No, it's not happening today. Oh, there he goes. Good job. So, NCR Ranger, can you please leave? Dobson! No, he's still hunting scorpions. Go on. Waste your ammo, not mine. Of course, if the scorpion kills him, that, I guess, completes the quest. So maybe the scorpion will kill him. Not likely, but...
thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
I'm not a powder ganger?
Exactly what powder ganger scum would say.
I'm not a powder ganger.
Relax, son. Just pulling your leg. What can I do for you?
You have to get out of here.
Now, why would I do that? You see some powder gangers on their approach?
Okay, this guy's clearly got a single track mind. Okay, I cannot say this. They will probably blow up my neck. Criminals come through here, and storms the bad, right?
See now, thing is, I fancy myself a bit of a tracker, and I don't see much. Could say that's on account of the dust storms.
Oh dear, let's not have you be here.
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I reckon I'll stick around a while. Patrol.
This seems like a bad location for a safe house. Sorry, I forgot I'm not skipping through this text.
Expert opinion, why would that be?
Not sure, just feels bad.
I see. Well, I'll take that under advisement.
I can't get rid of this guy. So no one knows you're here.
Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time. And that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers.
So no one will know.
I'm sure as hell not going to lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio. But it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it.
Alright, so, I need to get going.
Bye.
I can't convince him this is a bad place to stay. Oh, I'm dehydrated, great. Well, I can convince him one way it's a bad place to stay. Sorry, buddy. I really don't want to do this, but I don't want to die. I'm not happy about that situation. But look, there's a hat. I'm really not happy that I was sort of forced to do that. I mean, true, no one really forced me to do it. No one forced my hand on that one, but... These bastard... whatever they're called. I've forgotten. The guys with the hats. Brotherhood of Steel. You'd think I'd remember that. It's kind of an important word. Or phrase. Or group. I don't know. I've just committed murder for no reason, guys. My mind is not quite as stable as I wished it was. Damn it. Well, that's fine. At least they're going to take this bomb collar off me. I bet you they don't. I bet you they're like, hey, you did well for us, but, you know, we've got such a capable guy. Maybe we won't take the bomb collar off you. Maybe we'll leave it on for the next 3 weeks. That's the sort of shit I see the Brotherhood of Steel doing. Okay, they're going to come in here and they're going to take away my guns again. Oh, not immediately anyway.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
They already know what happened. Well, why am I standing back from the door? I think I'm supposed to go through it, aren't I? I wonder if I should kill every Brotherhood of Steel guy. For no real reason aside from I don't like the fact that Brotherhood of Steel made me kill someone I didn't really want to kill. Like, I don't mind say hey, do you want to go kill a guy? And I get the choice. But I don't like not being given a choice. Hello?
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem, he's dead.
How do you know he won't be missed? That other Rangers won't come looking for him? Or NCR patrols?
Oh my gosh.
Did you just make matters worse?
He told me that no one knew where he was. I'm glad I asked questions.
Indeed he did. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. Had you told him the location of this bunker, for example...
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Well, let's just say we wouldn't be having this conversation. Given the circumstances, termination was the best option. So your actions demonstrated loyalty, good judgment, and prowess in combat. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There.
Yay!
Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you.
Oh, what do you want?
Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up...
Seriously?
We will know it, and there will be no mercy.
I was helping you guys, and you still threaten. I wasn't about to shoot you, Elder. You are Paladin Ramos. You're a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. These guys do look kind of cool, though. Look at him. He can get some shit done. I like the fact he's got like a valve on the back that you have to turn. Is that a valve? You know, one of the turning hatches things. I guess that's how they get in and out of it, maybe? There's some guns. I'm really just analyzing this place to see if I can attack it. Oh, hang on a second. Alright, now that I've turned off steam, we can... Oh, this is clearly a barracks. I like how their barracks... It looks like they sleep on metal slabs. I can respect the Brotherhood of Steel for that and that alone. What is that clanging sound anyway? Just a... hello? I'm glad the Paladins still want to say hello to me. That clanging sound is getting louder. Is it through here? No? Well, that's a door that leads me out. There's a firing range? Or is someone dropping some major bombs? Sorry. Toilet humor. Okay. Well, I'm still thinking it's gotta be through here. Maybe the noise is coming from outside the level? I don't know why you'd do that, but it's what they're doing, I think. Really, I think I've come to my conclusion of whether the Brotherhood of Steel should live or die for, what's his name? Michael. No, not Michael. Why would I think it was Michael? Yes, man. Scribe
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine.
Well, I was fitted with a bomb collar, so what's wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why is that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Ha ha! A virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Who
to
knows?
get
It could
another
actually give me a
pair of
good
eyes on us.
reward.
Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus's files be partitioned so the read access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus
I'm a
to particular
genius.
terminal, even when the other parts move.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal
So
before you begin.
basically, I just lock it down? Maybe? I don't know why they don't just get a whole bunch of people just looking at all the terminals at once. I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel probably has the numbers. I'm waiting for your signal, buddy. Waiting for your signal. Yo,
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
on it. Access data store. Reload data store. I don't know if that... Was that a virus? I don't even know. How would I know? Hollywood has taught me it should say virus detected. No. I'm really not sure what I'm looking for here. It does look like it's saying real, so I respect that. Thinks it's a cat. Ah, it's a cat virus. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. They all look the same to me, which probably means they're fine.
10 seconds.
Oh, come on. So if I find one, I think I lock it down completely. No, it's the same code as everything else. Oh, what? Where does this go? I just left the room, didn't I? I don't know what I'm doing. I might just cut this and finish this quest. Because this is me just going through terminals. Well, if it's jumped, that's fine, because I'm really not doing anything.
Time.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys at the end of this quest. Oh! Found one! Woo! I think that's all of it.
That's it. We got it.
Thank goodness, I hate that quest. That was the worst quest I've ever seen.
You actually did it. If you
It would be
don't mind saying
nice
so,
if someone actually helped
you had a
me.
chance- But I'm glad to be wrong for once. I'm only allowed to give you
Oh, so what kind of information is in the data
all
store?
kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since
So I
developed
get
it as
information.
well. Prior to the
Interesting.
lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of
Ooh,
interest.
could be useful too. How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much.
Dude,
The
I
majority
saved
of
your
topics fall
damn...
under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security
I
risk.
saved your computer
Good luck
system and
getting
you're like, oh, I
anything
can't
in.
actually help you much.
You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Alright then, well let's look at the computers. We gained access to them, so let's see. Access data store. Bunker information. Project goals. Create a self-sustaining shelter. Basically, they just want to live. In the event that our enemies become capable. Camouflage. Okay, so basically, they just want to be hidden. They just want to be left alone. I can respect that. And then once they're left alone, they don't really care about anything. Okay. So that's all I found out. Why are they here? They just want to be left alone. Great, I could have guessed that by the bomb collar. Ah. Alright then, whatever. Let's go find the head scribe. Or head elder, or whatever the heck his name is. This looks a lot like a overseer's room. Ooh, what is this? Okay, well that's New Vegas. That's the Boomer's base. That's... don't know what that is. That's the Repcon factory. That's a lectern. We can stand there and give speeches when we kill everyone. No one will listen to us.
Showed up on our doorstep. I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think.
I like how he doesn't even look at
After
me.
Giving the matter some thought, however,
Ugh.
I've decided that an
Damn
outsider could
Brotherhood
be of
of
great use to
Steel.
me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say,
I like the idea they're like keeping an eye on me. I just imagine like you turn around and behind the rock there's just like the Brotherhood of Steel helmet, just like going, huh? And you're like, what are you doing here? And it's like, oh, and it just ducks down again. Like they have little trees, they're post-apocalyptic trees. You know, I'll help them.
Then allow me to explain.
Just because they might give me cool shit.
This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit.
I don't know why I'm helping them. I'm just gonna get them killed anyway.
In exceptional cases,
that's my
teams are
plan
sent
anyway.
out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue.
Ha! You lost your men.
In order to maintain,
I wonder if we can steal their power armor.
Adhere to the strictures of the lockdown. I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Yeah, sure. I'll have a look.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each have
Maybe they went
a
renegade.
detailing their missions
That'd be
that you
cool.
can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their
So-
positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface.
You.
Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home.
These guys are hilarious. We've got this thing so we can track them, but we can't track them.
Have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
I will gladly buy some shit from your guys. Ripcon HQ. I don't think I went to Ripcon HQ. Nellis, don't think I went there, and Black Mountain.
So,
Whoa!
you're the outsider that's been given leave to
Head
wander
Paladin.
around freely. Desperate times call for desperate
I wanted to go to
measures.
Black Mountain anyway, I might do that
Name's
after this.
Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it.
Ooh.
Are you willing to listen to what I have
Are you
to
going to
say?
destroy ourselves from the inside? Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown.
I'm happy with
No
you
one
guys
goes
tear
out
yourselves
except
apart.
Small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
I suppose you'd nominate yourself?
I would.
Of course you would.
I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
Alright, and how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation.
Do you want me to just shoot him in the head? I can do that right now.
Arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
On one hand, the military will then be in charge as opposed to a guy who's kind of keeping isolated. On the other hand, it will tear them apart. So I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit
actually,
of a problem accessing.
I've already done that.
And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Yeah, I'll
What is it?
help
Have
the
you discovered anything?
senior paladin. Okay, I'm looking for lost patrols and retrieving mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers
Which
sent
means they weren't on
special
standard
assignments were given
patrols.
mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area, but standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible, but an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind. Many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
I just had a thought. Wouldn't it be funny if the Elder was Mr. Fantastic?
Helios was the
It'd be so good.
Action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
Is that it? Is that what you're gonna say? Alright, well, you know what? I'm not interested in anything else you have to say. Let's go speak to Ibsen and see if he's got any... Well, actually, no, we don't need to speak to him. We just need to go to the computer terminals. Access data store. Can we find out about anything that I didn't already know? No, we can't. Okay. So that's not really useful. Although we can speak to Ibsen himself. Where's he? I hate this room. It's like the most... It's the most room. It's the most room-like room in this game. Oh, Where is this? Who are you? Apprentice Watkins.
Yeah?
Whoa, your voice. Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Alright, what's with all the
It's
computers?
our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
The Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders.
She is going to give me information.
Okay?
Tell me about yourself.
Well,
I don't really care,
everyone else here,
but
I grew up in the Brotherhood.
I want to know more.
My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Your parents here
They
or
both
something?
died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Okay, you've really got... I was really hoping you were going to slip more information, but you didn't, so you're useless to me. Okay, so... Requires... Self-destruct sequence requires... Head Scribe, Head Paladin, Elder. I need keycards. I could just blow up their entire base.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Well then don't pay attention to the fact I was
what
looking
is
at that terminal. Can I have your self-destruct terminal thing?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my
Ooh,
research.
that's a vicious phrase.
I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
So the other day I jokingly mentioned that the word jarhead, and I thought that was very funny, and then I read about it and I realized that I should probably never say that again. So I've learned a little bit about how civilians should never do that, at least anecdotally. I don't want to learn about how a civilian should never insult a Marine, because that sounds like a good way to get your ass handed to you so badly. And my ass, I prefer not to be handed to me. At least not so directly. Broken power armor. Is this the, this wouldn't be the... Where do I requisition things? From you?
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about.
You're the general handyman, huh?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, senior knight and general handyman around here.
Time for me to go! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good to see you again. Later.
Later! Alright, that was fun. So I like the fact he's like, I'm the general handyman, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to speak to you. You're not that useful to me. I just gave up on him immediately as soon as he said general handyman. Oh, you're a knight? Great. Oh.
Again, my friend.
What do you think of Harden trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Alright, so the scribe Ibsen doesn't really like this going on either. Alright, well, you know what we should do? We should find that requisitions room and depart. Because I want to buy some ammo or some weapons or something. I just want to buy some shit. Whoa!
It takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Their eyes glow, that's terrifying. And you are a school teacher.
The principles of fusion are relatively simple.
Why would you just say that to someone walking up to you? Like, herpa-derpa-derp, let's talk about fusion, boy! We gotta talk about all the fusion today! I don't know why I'm talking like that, I really don't. Ooh, a computer. That's locked. Alright, so let's do this the lazy way, because I never do it the proper way. You know what, next time I do this, I'm going to do it the proper way and show you why I do it the lazy way. What was the last one we did? Informed. Oh, that one, okay. Whatever. I am looking forward to leaving this Brotherhood of Steel base. I mean, it's alright. Brotherhood of Steel is the Brotherhood of Steel, however, and yeah, they're just... I didn't hate them so much when I first played Fallout 3, because Fallout 3, they're the good guys. But in... then I was playing Fallout 1, and then I realized I really didn't like them at all, because the first thing they do is go, hey, how's it going? You're like, can I join the Brotherhood of Steel? And you're like, no, I prefer... They're just like, no, you can't. But you could if you go into like this highly radiated area, and you're like, oh boy! And then you die like in seconds. They're talking about Poseidon energy. That's not really that useful anymore. He's realized something horrifying. Okay. They were looking for a Robco vault, though. That's an interesting thing to realize, because Robco is where... Well, what are you running around for? I don't even care, actually. I'm just intrigued that you're running. So Robco is one of the places that I think they may have seen some forces to. It was one of the things on the Elders display list. Which to me means it may mean something useful. Yo, Ramos!
Your presence here. Outsiders aren't...
Yeah.
You impressed...
What would an Elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for...
Oh, it's predictable, is it?
Ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history.
I don't know why they're telling me
Those
this.
involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you a portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing.
I will look at that next time I am back here. I don't know where the requisition center is, but frankly I've got enough bullets. So I'm going to leave this godforsaken Brotherhood of Steel base. And I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go to Black Mountain, I think. That sounds like a fun place. I've heard there are super mutants there. And you shouldn't belittle them for taking the bunny slope. So, next episode, we are going to go... Brings up the map! Here. No, that's not it. That's not where I wanted to go either. Is this the wrong quest that I've got? No. Sort of. I want to go to Black Mountain. Where's Black Mountain? Oh, it's up there. So next episode I want to go to Black Mountain. So that's where I was going originally, I remember. So I'm going to go northeast, go out the place, and then who knows what we'll see. So I'll see you guys next episode.